who are unorganized, who do not have a permanent employment or a monthly employment or some kind of yearly employment. Those who do the work on daily basis or some weekly basis, like that. Okay, let's suppose, think of an electrician. Electrician gets the work only when there is some electrical problem or some electrical, electrical contract is there. But other times, it is very difficult for him to find out the work. He has to depend on the contractor. So contractor may sometimes, he may give the work or he may exploit the work, whatever that is the situation. So similarly, a plumber is required when, he is not regularly required all the time. Whenever there is any plumbing problem is there, his services are recognized. So he may charge per day 500 rupees. But, he gets only for that day. Second day, he may not be having any work at all. So who is going to give you the work for that plumber? Who is going to give you the work for that electrician all the time? So if he is registered at a place like this, he can always get, okay, so-and-so requires the plumbing work, so-and-so requires the service of the plumber, so-and-so requires the service of a, like this, electrician and all that. So what happens, immediately after completion of this work, he can go to that employer and he can go to that, person and then ask, okay, I'm ready, are you ready to take me? If he's, in some kind of, exchange of information is developed, based on that, if he is able to get some employment, he will get it. Even after that, okay, let's suppose, it so happened that, even after going this, that fellow may not be ready to employ, because, he may be requiring some kind of different qualified fellow. So these kind of things keep happening. But what will happen is, definitely there is some advantage for those who don't have the information. Okay, there are many people, let's suppose the adda labor. Think of an adda labor. Or some fellow who is willing to do the earth work. Various kinds of people who are, who are having lots of, talent. They don't have the work and all that. So if they get registered with this kind of organization, they will have some kind of opportunity. Okay, that is one. You think from the employer's point of view. From the employer point of view also, they may require some services of some individuals for a period of 1 week, that's all. Where will they find? It's very difficult. Okay, though they may get some services, but qualified people, they may not be able to get it. So all these problems are there. So it is always, desirable to have some kind of, security or some kind of information, where the individual worker feels that yes, is having some, knowledge about the employment market or the job market. So this will be what you call, this will serve the interests of the unorganized sector. Those who are having monthly employment or those who are having, yearly employment, they may not require this kind of services, but those who don't have that kind of assured employment, people require this kind of services. So it is not only for those, it is not only, required for all candidates. It is required for those who are, it is required for those who are not trained by us also. Don't try to look at from the point of view of our own trainings. See, our trainees are a limited number, but there are huge reservoir of, workforce is there in the society. What is happening to them? So don't try to limit your own trainings and all that. No, it is not like that. So you may have to identify the plumbers, electricians, fitters, what is that, turners and other welders, masons, all kinds of painters, all these kinds of people. Okay, now today, mobile is a very, very cheap thing now. Everybody must be having the mobile, by and large. So getting a mobile message is not a difficult thing. So all livelihood specialists, what I request is, you conduct one meeting of the all job resource persons. Give this information. Tell them to enroll as many candidates as possible. Not necessarily our own trainees. Our trainees are newly inducted, workforce. But before that, there is more number of people in the society. There are so many people who are having work, but they may not get all the time. For such kind of people, this will be more useful. Okay? So have a meeting with all the job CRPs, give them the information. They will enroll as many candidates as possible.
Employees need network maintain చేస్తారంటే వైజాగ్ నుండి వాళ్ళకి హైదరాబాద్ వరకు చూపించిన ప్రాబ్లం వరకు
the message will be మీకు ఎక్కడ ఎంప్లాయ్మెంట్ కావాలని అడుగుతారు రిజిస్ట్రేషన్ అప్పుడే. వైజాగ్లో ఎంప్లాయ్మెంట్ కావాలంటారు అనుకోండి. వైజాగ్లో ఎంప్లాయ్మెంట్ కావాలంటే మీకు వైజాగ్లో ఉన్నటువంటి ఎంప్లాయీ ఎక్కడైతే డీటెయిల్స్ ఉన్నాయో ఆ మెసేజ్ మీకు వస్తాయి. హైదరాబాద్ ఉన్నవాడికి హైదరాబాద్ మెసేజ్ వస్తుంది. నాకు మొత్తం హైదరాబాద్ వైజాగ్ మొత్తం 6 జిల్లాల్లో నాకు ఎంప్లాయ్మెంట్ ఎక్కడైనా పర్లేదు కావాలనుకునే వాడికి వాడికి ఎక్కడైనా మెసేజ్ వస్తాయి. They will only give you the message. They will not give you the employment. Okay. They will only give you the message. ఎక్కడైనా జాబ్ ఉంది, ఈ జాబ్ ఫలానా ఎంప్లాయర్ నేము, వాళ్ళకి ఇది జాబ్ కావాలి, ఫలానా నంబర్ ఇది అని ఒక ఎస్ఎంఎస్ వస్తుంది. వీడు ఎస్ఎంఎస్ తో మాట్లాడుకుని మళ్ళీ వాడు ఫోన్ లో మాట్లాడుకుని అవునండి నాకు ఎస్ఎంఎస్ వచ్చింది నేను మీ దగ్గర వస్తున్నాను అవునండి ఏదో మాట్లాడుకుంటాడు. ఫోన్ లో ముందు మాట్లాడుకుంటాడు. మాట్లాడుకున్న తర్వాత ఏమన్నా కొంచెం ఫేవరబుల్ గా కండిషన్స్ ఉంటే ఈ విల్ గో అదర్వైజ్ ఈ విల్ నాట్ గో.
Employees' authenticity can be established selected. The authenticity of the employees.
Now, authenticity of the but the workers would have to the Now let us think from the authenticity of the workers at the ఇప్పుడు మనం ఫోన్ చేసి రిజిస్ట్రేషన్ చేసుకున్నాం అంటే వర్కర్ కాదు వాడు కృష్ణ కాదు ఎట్లా చెప్పండి. Similar thing. So there is no guarantee that మన రిజిస్ట్రేషన్ చేసిన వల్ల ఎలక్ట్రికల్ వాడు పాస్ అయినాడని మనకేం నమ్మకం. అట్లాగే ఎంప్లాయర్ ఆల్సో మేబీ సేమ్ లెవెల్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ థింగ్ ఉండవచ్చు. So question is that we are trying to bridge a gap between the job market and the job seekers. That's all. We are not trying to give them assure anything. తప్పకుండా జాబ్ వస్తుందని మనం చెప్పడం లేదు. It is not a guarantee to provide a job. If there are, you have such a kind of skill. Let's suppose one of your technicians is having rocket making technicians who are not on that fellow. If that fellow is enrolled in your SMS Pani, so who will give you the employment? Yeah? Nobody will give you employment. So even after 10 months also you will not get any employment unless there is any war with Pakistan and all. So I am giving an example. Yeah? So a plumber and electrician and he will get a lot of work. Yeah? So it all depends upon the kind of work you have with you. It all depends upon the skill that you have with you. Okay. So it's a kind of bringing the unorganized sector lo unnatuvanti workforce ni we are trying to give them as much as information so that there is some kind of perfection in the market, some kind of orderly exchange of information within the from the job seekers to the job market and from the employers to the